Hey, this is David with another techie review. Are you on the market for a set of earbuds? Perhaps a wireless set of earbuds? Today we're talking the Plantronics BackBeat Pro 5100 wireless earbuds. But before we get into the details, please take a moment to subscribe and like the video and turn that notification bell on because all of that stuff helps us with the YouTube algorithm. So let's talk about the Plantronics wireless earbuds. So what do you get when you order a set of these? Well, you get this case, which contains the earbuds. You get a small charging cable that works with the case. We'll talk about that a little bit more. And you get extra ear tips. The mediums are installed. You get a large and a small in this package, or small and large in this package. And that's really what you have here. Now, let's take a moment to look at this. This is a small case, and it has the two buds right in it. You have a right and a left earbud that are part of the system. Now, one thing you have to know about these, they are separate Bluetooth devices. And when you configure these, if you're not careful, you might miss the pairing of the left side that will pop up when you pair them. You want to make sure you catch both, so pay attention to it when you're setting them up. So let's talk more about some of the features. Obviously, you've seen what you get. Now the case here, the pods or the buds themselves, 6.5 hours worth of charging time. With the charging case, you get an additional 13 hours, up to an additional 13 hours worth of charging. So that puts you close to 20 hours worth of charge time. Now think about this if you are on the phone all day, on the move, maybe you're at a conference, maybe you're on a long haul flight. These can last the duration and you don't necessarily have to charge them. Plus, let's talk again about size. This is the case. This is the case for a common pair of noise-canceling headphones that you see on the market these days. So, which would you rather have in your bag? Now, yes, you probably won't lose this. You might lose this, but this certainly allows you to pack a little lighter. So let's talk again a little bit more about the features on these. By default, the right pod, and this will be the case when it's initially set up, the right pod is your control device. This has the pause or answer with one tap, the skip forward with 2 taps, or the skip backwards with 3 taps. You can answer a call with 1 tap. When you put them in, they tell you what the battery level is. And when you turn the other one on, it will tell you the same thing. Now you can look at these and you can see these are designed for all-day wear. They're nice and light. They're actually the most comfortable set of earbuds I've ever tried. And I'm not a fan of earbuds. I don't like things in my ear, but these are really good. So when you're listening to your music and your neighbor walks by as you're walking through the neighborhood and starts to talk to you, you can take one out and it will pause your music or the video you're watching. And then you can put it back in and it will resume. If you're on a call, taking both ears out, both pods out, will mute the call. Putting them back in unmutes the call. If they're out and you get a phone call in, putting them in answers the call. So really good features that are all sensor based. They know when they're in your ear and when they're not. Now the left side is your volume. So you can tap up to increase the volume and tap and hold to decrease the volume on those. So these are really good. Now, not only do you get these devices, but there's also the BackBeat app, which we'll talk a little bit about and we'll show you some screenshots of as you're listening here. So the BackBeat app allows you to control and update the earbuds as needed. I've done at least one firmware upgrade with these. Again, pairing both is important for that firmware upgrade to be successful. And it also allows you to reverse controls, set some things up on the headset. You can rename them and rename the headset, update it, and set the language and manage your connections to them. So the app is very good that's there. So how do I feel about them using them for a little while? Well, again, I test audio devices with a wide range of tracks that test the highs and the lows and the wide dynamic range and the spatial separation. I've found some really good test tracks for that. And these really passed with flying colors on all that. They probably have a little bit less spatial separation than some of the other fancier headphones I've tested, the other fancy headphones I've tested, I should say. And the sounds were great. I mean, you could listen to these things all day long as you had battery life, which, remember, the case gives you 13 hours of extra battery life. So between the comfort, the noise canceling features, and just the pure sound quality and performance, this is an excellent set of earbuds. And I highly recommend, if you're in the market for them, give them a try, because you might be well surprised. So again, the pros for me are the audio capabilities, the battery life, the portability, the performance, and again, for me, I probably would prefer the on-ear or over-ear solution to the earbuds, but this is a really good set of earbuds, and I think you'll find them, if you're a fan of earbuds, I think you'll find them surprisingly good. This has been David with another Techie Review. Please remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day.